Today we're fortunate enough to have the crew from the Wilson's Boathouse, both Manly and also Portside at Hamilton, Brisbane. Shannon, just recently back from the Culinary Olympic side, 2008, yep. October last year. Gold medal winning team in Germany, must have been very exciting.
Yeah, it was a fantastic experience.
Yep, enormous. Chris, Manly, Wilson's Boathouse, going strong?
As always, definitely.
Beautiful. We're just going to have a quick chat today on the reasons why we utilise Oztank systems in venues such as your own.
Okay, I think number one is the time involved. It's a system that works without much human input. It does its job on its own. We break down the kitchen at the end of the night, all the grills, all the stovetops go in, no scrubbing involved. In the morning, straight back out, rinsed off onto the stoves. There's no kitchen hands using caustic sodas and chemicals knocking around the kitchen that are very corrosive and dangerous to the human body, and yeah, it's just sensational.
And what about the time saving of the system?
It's impossible to add up.
Yeah.
Unless you take that time to see how much time you're saving, it's impossible. I mean, for us, even the filters in the extraction units, the deep fat fryers, stovetops, grill tops, any burnt pans apprentices have had to go at, anything like that, yeah.
So also we're not scrubbing those items clean, we're actually soaking them, so the life expectancy of your equipment.
Oh, definitely. I mean, if you grab a metal pan and keep scrubbing it out when it's burnt with a metal scourer, you're going to wear away that metal, the life expectancy is going to go out the window. I mean, it's also non-corrosive with aluminium pans, which is good. You know, you work in a lot of kitchens with aluminium. You can't use caustic soda or harsh chemicals on them because they just dissolve. So yeah, absolutely sensational.
Being a HACCP accredited non-caustic product, is it a safer product for your guys to be using?
I mean, that's a big thing in kitchens. I mean, kitchens are dangerous places. The least dangerous things you can have in kitchens, the better. You know, we've got enough hot oil, enough boiling water and slippery floors. The less harmful chemicals we have, the better. You know, with the Oztank system, the only thing you really need is a pair of gloves when it comes out. It's just, you know, hot water. I mean, caustic, you need to have your gloves, your face mask, your goggles, so you're saving money with that as well.
Yep.
So.
Fantastic. So the time saving and the safety aspect of utilising the systems far outweighs the old methods?
Definitely, 100%. I mean, I've worked in kitchens where you use the old methods, and yeah, you have to wait until every single bit of food in the kitchen is put away, even before you start cleaning. When you use these caustic things with Oztank, you can just use it 24/7. Doesn't matter what's going in there. You know, it's, yeah.
How much time are you saving on a monthly or yearly basis?
Exactly, you've got a small little heating element there that just runs constantly, which is even less than a kettle from what I hear. And yeah, it's just, the on-running cost is minimal. For the amount of money you save with the amount of staff hours using to clean, it's, yeah, absolutely brilliant.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the Oztank system?
1 to 10, I'll give it 11.
Concerning the ongoing servicing of the equipment, how do you find that maintenance free for yourself?
Oh, 100%. I mean, once a month, guy comes down, empties it, puts in a new carb solve, make sure it's all clean, and ongoing, make sure, yeah, all we have to do is make sure no food scraps go in, and it works brilliantly. And at the start of the month, we also put plates in there when it's just been cleaned, and that gets rid of any slight carbon staining on the plates as well, so you can use it for everything in the kitchen.
And why do you use the Oztank system and the benefits, Shannon?
Well, there's a number of reasons, Troy. One is time saving. Two is a safety factor in the kitchen. And, you know, of course, there's many others reasons as well. But they're definitely the main two for us here. Yeah.
And what about the time saving of the system?
Yeah, it's a huge time saving for our brigade here. You know, like Chris touched on, at the end of the night, we can break down all our stoves, all our grill tops, any pots that are going to be hard to scrub, just go straight into the Oztank. Then the next day, the day shift guys come in and just do a quick run through of the washing machine, and then we can put them straight back together. We don't have anyone, you know, standing there hours on end in the middle of the night trying to scrub these things clean. It also frees up the sink space. You know, like any kitchen, doesn't matter if you're in a big establishment or small establishment, it's always tight for room. And there's nothing worse in the kitchen hand area throughout the night, you know, where you got burnt pots or pans that are caught, and you know you got them soaking and sitting around everywhere on your benches. Now, if there's something that's too hard to scrub, it goes straight to the Oztank. and also it's a lot less wear and tear on all their cooking utensils as well.
Is the Oztank system saving you on wages?
And not only it saves on wages, but also it helps you to maintain a much cleaner kitchen. Because now, you know, like a lot of times where you may only pull apart all your stove tops and grills maybe once or twice a week, if it's dirty at the end of the night and it can't be scrubbed by hand, it gets pulled apart and soaked. So sometimes we may pull all our cooking equipment apart anywhere from 4 to 5 times a week, whereas before or without an Oztank, that's just not practical.
In the past, we used to use ongoing litres of chemicals. Is it saving you on your chemical expenditure?
Yes, definitely, yeah. My word, yeah. Yeah. And it's also because it's non-controlled as well. You know, it's the old age-old reason where no matter how good a kitchen end is, when you turn your back, if something's harder to clean, you just pour more chemical on it. And, you know, that's where your cost really goes through the roof. Yeah, so with the Oztank, it's a very managed system, and also the maintenance and support that goes on through the Oztank company. You know, we get calls usually once a fortnight, and then once a month the guys will actually come out, empty it, clean it, get it all ready to go again for the next month. So it's just fantastic. Because there's a lot of things that you get in the kitchen, like new equipment and new ideas you're trying to get from other people and other companies, but sometimes the ongoing support lets down a little bit. That's one of the great factors with Oztank, is that once they implement the system into your kitchen, that they're always knocking on your door, making sure that everything's working okay, and also that the chefs are using it to the best of its ability.
Shannon, Chris, I'd like to thank you very much for your time today. It's been great having a chat and a bit of a laugh. We've certainly discovered that using these systems in venues such as lovely venues such as your own is profitable, not only in the time saving but the cost saving, and something that we all agree on, the safety side of things, of the non-use of caustic materials in our workplace. Again, thanks for your time.
No worries.
Lovely.
Cheers, Ray.
Thanks very much.